If you think San Diego's real estate market is immune to seismic shifts, you're really in for a wake-up call. The next few years really are set to rewrite the rules of buying and selling in San Diego real estate. In this city, we've got new state laws, we've got stagnant prices, we've got an inventory squeeze, and they're all kind of colliding to create a market that could catch the unprepared off guard. By the end of this video, you are going to be in a great position to know what changes are coming to San Diego County so that you can position yourself for buying, selling, or investing in San Diego County. Hi, I'm Jennifer. I'm your trusted real estate advisor here with eXp Realty, and I'm also your host of Living in San Diego. I help professionals, investors, and individuals just like you smart, confident moves here in San Diego and navigate one of the most competitive real estate landscapes that we have in the country right now. So today, let's pull back the curtain on what's driving these changes. Let's pull back the curtain on what's coming in 2025. So let's dive in. The inventory illusion. What we've really got happening, let's first dispel a myth before we dive into that. San Diego home prices are not crashing. We are seeing some price adjustments in some communities, and they're not soaring like they did back in the 2021, 22 frenzy either. Median home price is holding steady countywide at about $930,000, and that is flat compared to last year. Why? Well, inventory is a big piece of the puzzle because right now we're sitting at about 3.5 months of supply. Compare that to 2022 when we had, inventory plummeted to below 1 month's worth of inventory, sparking all these bidding wars. We'd get 10 or 20 offers on listings in a single weekend, and people would literally offer things like 70 to 300,000 over, depending upon what the price point was. Those days are gone, folks. We're not seeing that anymore. But here's where it gets interesting though, and what we are seeing is a chunk of today's inventory is what I like to call phantom inventory, because you'll see them on the MLS and Zillow and Redfin, but they're priced for what the neighbors sold them for in January. Sellers are holding on to, what prices were yesterday, while buyers don't want to catch a falling knife. And here's the deal. I saw this back in 2008. I was a lender from 2001 to 2008, and then I became a realtor in 2009 here in San Diego. And you will find that things get frozen. The seller is in yesterday. The buyer doesn't want to catch a falling knife and possibly wants to wait and see if prices are going to adjust. And that's exactly where we are right now. Now, we do have these listings that are available out there, but the sellers really they're kind of just holding on to their pricing. They're unmotivated unless a life event forces their hand. If they don't get the dream price that they want, they really are just pulling their listings. So this dynamic is keeping the market stuck. It's keeping homes lingering longer, and price growth is frozen here in San Diego in most zip codes. So unless we see a dramatic drop in interest rates or a flood of new listings, we're going to see this stalemate for the rest of 2025, I think, unless something interesting happens, such as if they reduce interest rates below 6% into the mid-5s. So I don't think a crash is coming, but I don't expect buying frenzies either, and it's not my experience. Meanwhile, if you'd like to grab my San Diego free relocation guide, you can click on the link below. It's in the top pinned comment, and we've broken it down for you. We've done all the work for you, all the best schools, employers, places to live, and it's absolutely free. That's right, 100% absolutely free. So feel free to download that and/or reach out and give me a call. State laws are redrawing the map. So now let's talk about the game-changing, flying under the radar, California's aggressive push for housing density. State laws like SB 9 and SB 10 have made it easier to split single-family lots and build multiple units, even in neighborhoods zoned for one lot that have been that way for decades. You guys heard me talk about this and the big changes coming to San Diego, and it is a huge thing, SB 9 and SB 10. They're different. SB 9 basically relaxed the guidelines around how you could build a accessory dwelling unit on your property. Must be fill in the blank day to day. SB 10 allows for splitting the lot and selling it separately. So this has really had huge impact in a lot of central San Diego, less in South County and in North County, but in the central corridor, we're seeing a lot of high density that have been built where single family lots used to be. And it's causing densification, and it's in the name of affordable housing. I mean, we do need affordable housing in these areas, but it's causing a lot of challenges for the people that live in those neighborhoods. Just last week, I was walking my dogs in a neighborhood over in Claremont and came across a development that had put 20 units behind about 1,000 square foot home that had a one-car garage. And the person that lived next door had her entire life turned upside down by the development, the loss of privacy, and they not requiring off-street parking. So the street that she was on, and it was a cul-de-sac, there's no place for 20 or 40 cars to park. She had gone to the city, she had attended all of the hearings that they had on it, and you're finding that they really aren't listening to homeowners in many of these cases. So really, when I say you want a trusted professional to guide you through this, I'm not joking. San Diego is the Wild West right now. When you bought single family and you thought you had privacy, that's gone. Those days are gone. Single family is abolished. So definitely think about strategically what parts of the county you're going to invest in, because some of the cities have overlays like Poway, Carlsbad, some of the North County Encinitas. They don't have the same densification that's happening in central San Diego. So SB 9 and 10 make it easier to split single family lots and build multiple units, even in neighborhood zone for one family, and they've been that way their whole time. San Diego's Housing Action Package 2.0 takes it even further, giving developers density bonuses near transit hubs. The result is that we get duplexes and triplexes and even mid-rise apartments that are popping up in places like North Park, Normal Heights, Claremont, Bay Park, and you'd never expect to see these high density next to a single family home. What does this mean for you? If you own property, especially in a rezoned area, your lot could be worth significantly more due to its development potential. But if you're buying, you got to really keep that in mind. You've got to brace for the change. And more housing means more cars, less parking, and a shift in the neighborhood vibe. Everybody knows that, and they're feeling that now. The San Diego that we all know and love really has changed a lot in the past 3 or 4 years, and it's evolving very fast. Ignoring these zoning laws could cost you a lot of money when you invest in real estate. Could be the missed opportunity to develop a property that you find on your street, or it could be the missed opportunity of buying opportunities. So stay connected with a real estate professional like myself or somebody in your area. I can connect you, and let us help guide you through some of San Diego's new laws that are causing a lot of problems. So what about mortgage rates? Mortgage rates are causing buyers to sit on the sidelines. So if you think those 3%, past decade and pandemic rates are coming back, I don't think they're ever coming back, I'll be honest, folks. Today, the conventional 30-year fixed loan is about 6.5% to 7%, depending upon the loan type. And the Federal Reserve's cautious approach to rate cuts, driven by stubborn inflation, means that we're not going to see any relief in interest rates soon. Higher rates are squeezing the affordability for buyers, and they're locking sellers in place because they have 2.5% to 3% mortgages, and they're not eager to trade them for 7% mortgage. Of course, and higher prices. So this reluctance is keeping inventory tight, especially in desirable neighborhoods of San Diego. So my advice to buyers always has been, the monthly payment is what's most important to you, not really the price, but it all works together. So we want to partner with top tier lenders who can model different scenarios like rate buy downs, the different loan types, creative financing, so that you can maximize your purchasing power when you are analyzing the San Diego market. This San Diego market really rewards preparation, not wishful thinking. So what about new inventory? Do you think builders can solve the supply crisis? I don't know. You'd think the solution to San Diego's crunch would be simple, to build more homes, but it's really not that easy. We don't have that much land. Permitting delays, environmental reviews, community pushback, they're all stalling these projects for years. And then we've got labor shortages, skyrocketing materials costs, and the builders are really just forced kind of to focus on the high-end luxury townhomes, condos, and single-family homes that really aren't affordable housing. So they're starting the low millions. These aren't really typical starter homes for people. They're kind of move up or downsizer type. That's not really the solution. And even our affordable developments, they often come with really high homeowner association fees, which what that is, it's where they collect your money every month so that they can maintain the common areas of the property. And those generally usual in San Diego is about $350 to $500. Anything above $500 is a little on the high side, but lately we're seeing more of that due to increased taxes and insurance, especially wildfire insurance has caused a lot of these condominiums to have increased HOAs. So pay attention to that. And I know in other states they're not called HOA, but here in San Diego, almost without exception, we do call them homeowners associations. So these high HOAs, they don't pencil out sometimes for first-time buyers. And now for our question of the day. If you are thinking about buying in 2025, what is holding you back? I'd like to know, are you waiting for sellers to reduce their prices? Do you think interest rates are going to drop? I'm curious. And if you're a seller, what's holding you back? Anyway, give me a comment below. Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate it. So for a trend to watch is institutional investors are coming in and they're quietly snapping up the single family homes on lots that are 6,000 square foot and larger that are flat because they can quickly redevelop them. They're not flipping them, they're actually demolishing the home. They're not just doing flips, and then they're putting in quadplexes, triplexes, or small apartment complexes. The high rents and strong demand make these multi-unit projects a cash flow gold mine, especially with the looser zoning laws near the transit areas. So areas like Lemon Grove, City Heights, Logan Heights, University Heights, and Claremont are prime targets. If you own or you're buying in these neighborhoods, the redevelopment potential could significantly boost actually your property's value or change the feel of your street. So it's pluses and minuses. You've got to weigh that. So what are you going to do for the rest of 2025? What's the playbook? For buyers, stop waiting for the crash. It's not happening in San Diego. Instead, target homes that have been on the market for 30, 60, or 90 days where the sellers are getting antsy or motivated. That's where you're going to find deals that you can negotiate. Think closing cost credit, rate buy downs, not just price cuts. Focus on what fits your lifestyle and your budget. Lean on a skilled team to negotiate smartly. I've helped clients secure incredible deals in this market just by staying patient, by sending out letters, looking for motivated sellers that aren't on the market. Because sellers pricing is everything. If you overprice your home, it's gonna sit while buyers just scroll past it. You've got to price strategically using real data, not emotion. It's worth investing in staging. The presentation and pricing are everything. Get professional photographs, top-notch marketing. Well-presented homes are still sparking multiple offers if they're priced well. If you're an investor and you're thinking about San Diego, the areas that are undergoing gentrification or densification, like City Heights, Logan Heights, National City, Barrio Logan, these are gold mines. A single family home today could be a fourplex tomorrow with strong rents and long-term equity. So stay ahead of zoning changes to maximize your returns. You need a guide that knows San Diego real estate. So if you want to reach out, I'm here to help you guys, whether you're thinking about investing, buying, selling, downsizing. What most people don't realize is the old playbook is gone. You need somebody who knows the neighborhoods, who knows the insides and outs, can guide you through these zoning nuances and track what's coming up because things are changing every single day. That's where I come in. My team and I help clients every day make calculated moves, avoid surprises, and we seize opportunities that are available. I absolutely love living in San Diego, and I want to help you make the move here as well. If you have a desire to learn more about San Diego, rental, investing, some of the zoning laws, any of that stuff, don't hesitate to reach out, guys. This is what I do all day, every day. I'm Jennifer St. Clair with eXp Luxury. My contact information is on the screen. It's in the top pinned comment below. And if you like this video, you might want to check out other insights into San Diego's thriving real estate market with this video over here. I love bringing you these videos. Thanks for watching this one to the end. Comment down below and let's get together and let me help you live the dream in San Diego. I'll see you in the next video. And as always, stay sunny, San Diego.